Advantages. Come.
I don't know if discussing
Yes,
LIFO,
go on. I'm with you.
discussing first in first out method, and for first in first out method, we the inventory what we buy first is what will be issued first. Like
Okay.
um um someone who sells product buys in cartons of or in batches, he must ensure that those ones goes out first before selling the one he recently buys, and it will be in the price that he got them.
Okay.
For LIFO, last in first out. You are working with the one you bought recently with the price. Weighted average has to do with you are dividing the totals. I don't know how to explain that, but
Quantity
I can
divided
solve
by
it. But
amount.
Go
Amount.
get
ahead. I'm
your
listening to you.
to get the price.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We also
All right.
Please, can
So
you meet your mic in a sense,
Advantages and
sir?
disadvantages.
if you're not talking, I usually recommend that you mute your mic, please.
Mama. Madam.
For this month, tomorrow morning now.
All right. So Unisa, Asisat, is there
So,
anything you want to tell
it's
us about the
tomorrow.
topic?
It's not like a course. I just bother me.
No, 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 make not put just wash and
No, just bother me.
yes. You leave and make
I
water.
can move everybody.
Please.
All right.
I
So
want to get
now,
now. Miss, can you
um,
speak your mind?
okay. So we will go over the lesson of today. Straight away, we'll go into the lesson of today and see how far we can go. All right. So last week we've been able to look at accounting for inventory, and today we'll be looking at accounting for labor. And the moment we finish accounting for labor, we'll be jumping right away into accounting for overheads. Because if any manufacturer is to produce any material, there are certain key cost elements that must be in place before a material will be produced. When we were in our elementary schools, we were taught that the factors of production are what land, labor, capital, and what an entrepreneur. So land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. But now we are looking at cost elements, and there are three very key cost elements when the manufacturer is to produce anything. Number one is inventory. Inventory is the goods, the materials, the materials that will be used, whether you are buying them to manufacture what you are trying to manufacture, or you are manufacturing them in order to manufacture what you can manufacture. I will give you an example to those terminologies. One, if you are buying them to manufacture what you are trying to manufacture. Let me give you an example. In cement manufacturing process, or can anybody give us example of any raw material today that is being manufactured in Nigeria? Any material whatsoever that is manufactured in Nigeria? If say for example crude oil. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right. So say crude oil, and in production of crude oil, in production of petroleum, crude is needed. In production of cement, um, there are certain materials that are needed. Some of these materials are what you have to manufacture on your own. Are we together? You have to manufacture some of these materials on your own, and some of these materials you can buy them. You don't have to manufacture them; they're already ready-made. it slows down the pace of manufacturing if you have to go over manufacturing everything you want to use on your own. So that is the different kind of materials that we have considered in accounting for inventory. The second leg of it is labor. And then the third leg of it is overhead. So if you want to value the amount that is spent in producing an item, you value the amount of materials that are used, you value the labor that are used in producing that particular material, and then the overhead that is used in producing that material. We all know that there are two forms of expenses. In our elementary schools, whether in our ND or in our HND or in our, yes, I think so. Or some of us who did manufacturing accounts in secondary school, we were taught that there is what we call prime cost. Prime cost are direct cost. And we both know, even in management accounting now, that there are two types of cost. There is direct cost and there are indirect cost. There are direct expenses and there are indirect expenses. So anything that has direct impact on the exercise being performed is called direct. I'm talking to you here. I can see some faces here. Mr. Wasi Dowu, I can see Ibrahim Olaleko, I can see Agbu Blessing. I'm having direct impact. But overall, Apex is having an indirect impact. There are other tutors in Apex that have also contributed to the success of this class. Do they have direct impact with you? No. But are they useful to the success of this program? Yes. Are we together? So expenses, cost, labors, and all can be direct and indirect. The direct ones are those that have direct impact. They have physical, substantial impact on what is being done. The indirect are those that do not have, they are the opposite of direct. Let me just make it short. So when it comes to material, when it comes to overhead, when it comes to labor, there is also direct and indirect. Are we getting it? In the last class, our tutor talked to us about valuation of inventory and said inventory can also be valued with the way a financial accountant evaluates. Are we getting it? That we can also look at the lower of the cost of the item or the net realizable value of the item. Lower of cost and net realizable value for the item. So if that be the case, by the time we get to overhead, we will start seeing that this concept can be modified a bit further. If I am too fast, can you please give me a feedback? If you want me to go continue with the way at this tempo, I need your feedback.
Please take notes, John.
I can barely hear you. Grace Oladayo.
So please take it slow and steady, please. You are fast.
All right. Okay. Is there another person? Henry, Hope, what do you want to say?
This tempo is good.
Okay. All right. I will try as much as possible to bring it down, or just try as much as possible to make sure you enjoy the lesson, the class this evening. All right. So we will be starting this evening. Thank God for the success we recorded when we were looking at accounting for inventory, accounting for materials as a very, very key cost element. Then the next one is accounting for labor. Can somebody help me here with the meaning of a cost element? Who can remind me the meaning of a cost element? Should I call names? I want us to participate too. So if you are planning to just jump off somewhere before, kindly go and change your mind. I want you to participate, and I will be calling names randomly. All right, Ahmed Abdul Samuel, you are saying what? I'm with you. I'm with you, Ahmed. Samuel Monday, I'm with you. Go ahead, talk.
Oh, okay. Cost element. These are the elements that we need in order to produce our raw materials. and make mention that one of the cost elements is inventory. That is the raw material and the labor and the overheads.
Okay. One of the key raw materials. So cost element is an object of cost. Let me just give you a short meaning. Cost element is defined as a what? Object of cost. Cost element is that particular thing you are spending on. Are we together? Is that particular thing that you are spending upon? That is cost element. It's as short as that. A biro, purchase of biro is a what? Cost element. Purchase of cleaner is a what? Cost element. Transport from point A to point B is a cost element. Any of all these things that will require spending, that will incur cost upon is a what? A cost element. So cost elements are objects of cost. That is the short definition for cost element. Is that fine? Is that understandable by us?
Yes, sir.
And yet, okay, so
Yes, sir.
if we agree and understand that, then we can now proceed. Samuel Monday, your hand is still up. You want to tell us anything?
Sorry for that.
Okay, so thank you. So tonight we'll be looking at labor. We'll be looking at accounting for labor. Now, what is labor? I believe that this is revision class, which means we must have read the topics, we must have read the materials to some extent. Although we must also provide background before we start diving too much into the topic, or for example, solving any calculation on the topic. We must also provide context. But then I'm asking us, I'm throwing it back to us. What is labor?
Labor is work done.
Okay, that's Nkechi, right?
Yes.
Okay, she said labor is the work done. Any contrary opinion?
Labor is the human input in production.
Don't tell me you've gone to shed somewhere.
I didn't check. I didn't check, sir.
Because that your grammar is very smooth. All right, so labor is the human input in the production process. As correct as that is, because of our time, I won't be able to entertain further contributions on that topic, on that question. All right, so he said it all. Labor is the human effort in the production process. And when it comes to labor, when people work for you, you must pay them back. All together. And the payment that we make to this labor element is in form of wages and salary. All together. Some are fixed, some are variable. Some are fixed, some are variable. The ones that are fixed are those employees that are basic salaries that you know at the end of the month, this is the amount this guy is going to take home, this is the amount this guy is going to earn. They are not eligible to earn any other variable benefits. But there are some other type of payments that are also variable. Variable in form of it depends on the activity, depends on the output. For example, overtime. Overtime, some of you in your workplaces, you get overtime, you get bonuses, you get incentives, you get some other fringe benefits, you get opportunity for training and development, you get opportunity for welfare expenses, and so on and so forth. Are we together? Those are the variable parts of labor cost. But sometimes some employees or in some organizations, some employees are entitled to both fixed, the fixed and the variable altogether. So at the end of the day, there is a portion of their pay that is fixed. There is a portion of their pay that is variable in many organizations. At least I think many people used to do that. So there are various ways of recording, of carrying out of calculating labor cost. There are various ways to calculate labor cost. In your examination, those are part of the areas where the examiner will test. The examiner will ask you. I think I posted a question to the group. Okay, I will post some questions to the group after this lecture that speaks to calculation of labor, that speaks to accounting for labor. Says, how do we calculate labor? One of those ways is use time-based system. Time-based system. And in that time-based systems, the amount an employee will take home is highly dependent on the rate per hour and the number of hours worked. Are we following? Rate per hour and the number of hours worked. If you're following, let me see your thumbs up. Adebusala, okay. Yes, if you're following, I want to see your thumbs up. If you're not following, let us kick you away out of the class. Though we will not kick you away. We only beg you. All right, so the portion, the way you calculate for time-based series is how much is the amount per hour, then how many hours has the employee worked. By the time you can establish these 2 points, you are very, very much good to go to determine the amount the employee will get at the end of the day, at the end of the work they have done. So time-based system is one of the very, very key method of calculating employee remuneration. And in time-based business, time-based system, it has advantages and it has disadvantages. In the course of your reading, I know you would have been exposed to advantages and disadvantages. Can anybody try to remind me the advantages of time-based system and the disadvantages? At least maybe two or three each. Anybody? Anybody? What is the advantage to the organization? And you know that in your exam, when you ask advantage or disadvantage of time-based series, you are being circumspect around it. What is an advantage to the employee might be a disadvantage to the employer. Are you getting what I'm saying? What is a disadvantage or what is an advantage to the employer might be a disadvantage to the employee. So it's important that when calculating time-based series, when answering questions around that, you bear in mind who you are representing at that time. Mrs. Festus, your mic is on. You want to say something?
Okay, yes, sir. The advantages, sir.
All right, go ahead, please.
It is simple to calculate the number of hours spent and the work done. And also it promotes quality work because you have enough time to do your job, unlike the piece rate system.
Unlike the what?
The piece rate.
Oh, you have read too much. I've not even mentioned piece rate at all. But then, okay, those are the advantage. What about the disadvantage?
It is expensive because you may need supervisors to ensure that the workers do their job, and you have to pay the supervisors. That means it's expensive. And also the fact that some companies, they use clock in, clock out just to know that this person came to work by 8 and he left by this time. So there are some overhead costs that you incur, just like maybe having a clock in, clock out. So it increases cost, and also it promotes idle time.
It promotes idle time. It leads to underutilization. Yes, you are correct. Is there anybody that wants to contribute to the advantage and disadvantages of this?
Okay, it's simple to understand.
Okay.
Administer. It encourages quality of work.
Okay.
It also simplifies wage negotiation in that only one rate might need to be determined.
Okay.
Then disadvantage could be that no real incentive to increase output.
Okay.
and all employees in a grade are paid same rates regardless of performance.
Okay, so one key disadvantage to that is that it will not allow employees to give their best to the organization.
Yes.
And are we getting it? So it will not allow them give their best to the organization. Imagine where you have, like somebody mentioned, I think it's Mr. Moses, where you have to clock in and you have clock in, you have clock out. You are sure in your mind that once you clock in and you clock out, that's all, right? Now you would want to limit what you would do to those times, and if you are only going to do the one you can do, you will not want to kill yourself. That's one. And whereas there are some times where the job might requires that you work at home. You can only clock in and clock out in the office premises. Is that correct? You can only
Yeah.
clock in and clock out in the office premises. So if you have to work at home, you will not be able to clock in and clock out. So an employee who knows that they will not be paid for those hours that they did not clock in and clock out will not work when they cannot clock in and clock out. So thereby, the business will be losing money because why? The employee will feel they don't want to work and not be remunerated for the work they do. So that is one of the methods of calculating labor, the cost of labor. Now, the second way outside the time-based series is the piecework remuneration system. Piecework remuneration system. Under this method, the employee compensation is directly linked to the number of work that the person did, the number of units that the person was able to produce. For example, if you are to do a job, if you like, stay there for 2 hours. If you like, stay there for 20 minutes. No matter, once you can get the job done, then you get your money. Are you get what I'm saying? In most cases, it happens to places where you have to produce certain units, where you are paid for the units you produce. So, piecework remuneration system is done by you multiplying output to the piece rate. Like, oh, per piece, this is the amount that will be paid, and the number of number of output that you're able to bring forth, that is what you'll be paid for. Together, it has its own advantages and disadvantages too. And one of the disadvantage of that one is it leads to disparities in income distribution, and your earnings are not stable. Your earnings are not stable because what if you cannot work? Are we together? What if something happened and you cannot work, which means you will not be able to get paid, and in so doing, most of the employees don't want to get that kind of method. But then I think piecework rate, if you would attest with me, piecework rate system is common in many organizations, many workplaces today. Piecework, is that correct?
It's only in factory work.
Okay.
Not just in fact, it applies to most marketers these days.
Okay. Yes, marketers. Yes, marketers. Where once you meet your target, right?
Yes, they pay based on
Sales guy.
Manufacturing
Cynthia, you're talking.
and manufacturing companies.
Okay. Yeah, manufacturing companies and so on and so forth. So those are the two major ways to calculate labor cost. Please, I beseech you, for the sake of your exams, kindly go and master the meaning of these two methods, and also master the
What about time? Is it not part of it?
what do you say? No, what about what?
The overtime. Okay, it's just under the time bit. Sorry. I think it's under
All
the
right.
time bit.
Thank you. So master these two ways of calculating labor cost. Overtime is just one of the flexible benefits that an employee enjoy in the business. Do you understand? Every organization have their own formula of calculating it. ICANN has provided you with a formula to calculating overtime. But in many organizations, they will tell you the overtime is one of, there's a way the HR used to calculate it. For example, if your basic pay, if your salary, your basic salary is 200 naira, which means in a day you are entitled to certain amount in a day, in a month. So that amount that you are entitled to is your daily rate. So if at the end of the day your daily rate is 10 naira, your overtime will now be the number of hours you work over the normal hours you are supposed to work multiplied by your overtime. Are you getting me? So if your daily rate is 10 naira, and that's for 24 hours, is that correct? You're supposed to work for 24 hours to get 10 naira. That's your daily rate. So some organizations will now say, okay, if you can work overtime, the number of hours you work multiplied by 10 naira divided by 24. So depend on the method that they want to use, but overtime is generally an incentive, a benefit that an employee enjoys in an organization. It's not a method of calculating labor cost. There are two major methods of calculating labor cost, as stated in your syllabus, and they are the time-based and the piece work rate. Are we getting it? So I beseech you to please master, as we have talked about the meaning, the advantages and the disadvantages. Master them very well. Master them very well so that you can talk about them at any time in point. Are we together? If you are together, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. I think it's just very few people that are here with me. Majority of you have gone to sleep.
Please, I will request for you to come back, please. Yes.
Okay, come back to where, please? Where are we?
You are talking about the difference.
The difference between
I think
what?
you are trying to give us an inch of area of concentration and some other things like that.
Oh no, I'm not giving an AOC.
I just want to get that point. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, so thank you.
Please.
I'm only encouraging you to. All right, somebody should bail me out. He said what?
He was giving us the differences between time-based and piecework rates. So that was what he was trying to do, not really area of concentration or something.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
thank
can
you.
you comment
Just give me a
on
minute,
that?
please. Let me get water.
What weeks?
That's the method of remuneration. Those are what he was giving to us.
All
I
right, I'm
hope
back. I hope it's clear.
Sir, please come back from the second
Yes.
method.
Yes. This
I should do what?
piecework remuneration. You are trying to give us the advantage and disadvantage. Please, I'm trying to note down
Okay.
some points, but you didn't. Yes, please. I think you can.
For the piecework.
Yes, sir.
All right. So one major advantage of piecework is it promotes efficiency. Are you getting me? It drives the employee to be more productive because they know that their remuneration is tied to their productivity. And here, somebody gave us the example of salespeople who make sales. All right. Is that correct? Agbo blessing. Ogechi. Somebody gave us an example of the factory workers.
Yes, sir.
They talked about if you meet your target, you get paid and you go home. Are you getting me? Until you meet your target. And if you don't meet your target to get paid, you paid only to the portion that you could meet. Do you get that part? That's one of the advantages of piecework rate. Then the second part, another advantage is it allows transparency. Do you understand? So you can know, an employee can know the amount they will earn. The moment you are finishing work, you can know the amount you will earn. bankers who goes to the street to look for deposit for the banks, they already know the amount of retention they can get. They already know the amount they are taking home. So they can afford to, at the end of the work, before the salary comes in, and they can afford to go to disco club and go and dirty themselves up because they know the amount that would come. I get him. But if you have worked and you don't know whether your boss will not pay you, you will not go to the club that evening. You will go home until the money actually enters your hand. So peace work rate allows for you to know, as an employee, you get to know the amount you are going to be paid. And then it allows for cost controllability. According to your study test, it says it allows for cost controllability where you as an employee, you as the labor, you can plan your income very well. Are you together? Are we together? You can plan. It helps the labor to be able to plan their income very well. It allows them enhance to plan their job very well. It also helps the employer to do what? To control costs. They give you the target. They won't give you a target that they cannot pay you for. Are we together? They won't give you a target that they cannot pay you for. So it allows for both parties to be able to control. Those are the merits, those are the advantages, those are the arguments in favor of this work remuneration system. But then the disadvantages are also there. Number one, which we talked about, is earnings volatility. It's not stable. It's not stable. Anything can happen and you're incapacitated to work. Your earnings is at risk. That's on one part. Then the other part is that it can, the variability is too much. It's too varied. What if you can work and somebody can work more than you? Somebody in the same bank, you are a salesperson, the other person is also a salesperson. Because when you are bringing in 200 million deposits, the other person is bringing 1 billion deposits. Who do you think gets more money? You're not responding to me.
The person
The
bringing
one that
1
brings in billions.
Yeah, the one that brings in 1 billion will get more money. And at that point, the person that brings 200 million might even have worked hard than the person that brings 2 million. But then, what did they say?
Hello, sir. That could also be an advantage because it promotes a healthy competition among employees.
Yeah, it promotes competition to the employer. It's an advantage, right? To the employee, they get remunerated for the more work they do. But sometimes the disadvantage is it's not really a true reflection of effort. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was why we talked about what if you are incapacitated to work? Is it your fault? No. Then don't forget that in calculation for labor, there is something we call idle time. Idle time. Time-based series will compensate you for your idle time. The meaning of idle time is you are able to work, you are willing to work, but there is no work to do.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Ogechi?
Yes, sir.
So idle time means you are able to work, you are willing to work, but there is no work to do. So if you have clocked in the morning, which is time-based series, you are there. Either they give you work or they did not give you work, you will clock out, right? And you will be paid. But if it is piece work rates method, will you be paid? No, it does not compensate for idle time. Those are the advantages and disadvantages you will center your points around. Are we getting it? In the case of an exam question that is plugged into that part, those are the things you center your work, your answers around. Now, let us discuss another concept, which is labor turnover. Labor turnover. Who can tell us what is the meaning of labor turnover? I want somebody that has not spoken before. Let me go and bring out somebody's name that I've not spoken before. You have not spoken before. I want to talk to you now. Who have not spoken before? Tomilayo Aziz.
Turnover measure the rate of labor that
are
staying, that are remained or retained and those that left or resigned from the company, the new employee, the rate of the new workers and the rate of those still working. So we want to check the rate of the new worker over those working. So that is the main concept of turnover, employee turnover.
All right. So let me ask you now, Glory Duff, why do people leave organizations? Why? Glory, why do people leave organizations? All right, Grace Ajotomobi, can you bail us out? Why do people leave organizations?
Okay, people can live maybe based on their health
Mm-hmm.
conditions. Probably they don't have the capacity to do as the company expects from them. It could be ill treatment from the organization.
Okay, you have given us two reasons. Number one, for their health reasons. Number two is what? Bad treatment from the organization. All right, don't score the mark finish. Iberi Indiana, can you give us
Can you give
another
us
reason why
another reason why
people leave
people leave
organizations? Iberi
organizations?
and Anna.
Because they are not satisfied with the remuneration they are getting. That's also a reason why.
Yes. Yeah, because they are less satisfied with the remuneration they are getting, they would leave the organization. That's also very correct. All right. So basically, these reasons, Samuel, you want to still talk?
They can also, some people can leave the organization based on the working condition, as in the condition of the organization. Maybe the
Yes,
environment
bad
is not
working
safe for them.
conditions can make people leave the organizations. Yoruba will say, "Mishegun jemi yolo." Sorry, what is that correct?
What is that correct?
You can, hello,
Correct.
sir.
You are correct.
All right, Mr.
All right,
Adebusola.
Mr. Debusola.
Retirement can also cause you leaving the job, maybe age-wise.
Good.
Then
Retirement.
secondly, maybe you have a better offer, so you leave and go for that one. Job satisfaction. Thank you.
And we equally have poor employee welfare.
Hello, I
What's
can't hear
happening?
you.
What's happening?
I think it's network. What's going on, guys?
Hello, am I the only one? I can't hear.
No, I think we lost him on the call.
Okay.
And I think it's a general problem. Same here.
We don't know where they stay. Even the last two classes like that, we could not enjoy him like this. Their network was very bad over in their area.
Let's just be patient. It's the network.
Kai, you should come back. Oh, let's sleep. Not go and catch somebody.
Maybe somebody that knows more about it should start teaching us. So I think that guy that was saying that was flowing that time should teach us little something about it. Because
No, I think we should hold on for him because he actually started the class. So showed maybe his network issue, maybe he had a call that to disrupt him.
Well, I'm actually enjoying the tempo of the class, so I will enjoy us to be patient and wait for him.
Exactly. But you have to go to work tomorrow morning. No.
Well, it's still within the time now. So far, time has not gone. We are supposed to finish for 11. You can just wait.
Now, today we will enjoy this man. Network on the issue.
God punish the devil. Since this class has started.
Now, village people, they follow the network now.
I'm telling you, only MA class. You get as a bill. God punish the devil. Amen.
Don't worry, God will connect your network with a nice question.
Since when we study, people aspect going bad.
Who is a pastor here?
Yes, for the prayer audience.
You know whether it's one of it that is saving us. Someone is using this class.
Everybody fast and pray.
Who is a Jonah in this? Who is a Jonah in this group?
Jonah can. I can. Today that I was just saying this class is going well. 9 the thing just come, they was cancer. Today's class, when sleep is not even coming. We are enjoying the class now.
I cannot be in network battle.
No be. It is well.
Is it only me that feel like
I think he's back now.
All right. So can you hear me now? Let me restart it now.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right.
So welcome back.
Thank you. So sorry about that. My
Welcome from
laptop, my laptop had to. My laptop's microphone just went disabled, and I've been struggling with it to even let me talk. I didn't. So I have to switch to another device while that is being worked on. So can we continue?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So back to what we were saying. We were talking about labor turnover, and we were talking about the various reasons why people leave the organization, right? If that's correct, reasons why people leave organizations, and we've been able to establish that anybody can leave any organization at any time if certain things are not in place for them. Are we together? If certain things are not in place for them. All right, so that is about labor turnover. Now, when the labor turnover is calculated in percentage, and the percentage is formulated as the number of employees that are leaving divided by the average number of employees, and we multiply by 100. How do you arrive at the average number of employees? At the beginning of the year, there is the number of employees an organization has, right?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to respond because this device I'm using now, I cannot see you guys. I'm just trying to manage it. So I will rely on your response to know that I am talking to you. And if your mic is on, please mute your mic.
Sir, please kindly come back on how to calculate the labor turnover one more time.
I will. But somebody's mic is on. Please help me beg them to mute. Yeah, Blessing, please mute your mic. Moses Festus, please mute your mic. It's all right. Thank you very much. All right. So I said that if you want to calculate labor turnover, you first need the number of employees that are leaving. You now divide it by the average numbers of employees. Then you multiply your answer by 100 because the turnover is measured in percentage. Are we getting it? Turnover is measured in percentage. So the average number of employees in this case now, they are the employees that the organization has at the beginning of the year and employees that the organization has at the end of the year. Do you understand? When you add the two together, at the beginning of the year, the organization has 10 employees. At the end of the year, they have another 10 employees. What is the average? 10. Thank you. So the average will be 10. So the number of employees that the organization has at the beginning of the year, you add it together with the one they have at the end of the year, you divide by 2. That is your average employee. That's on one leg. Then the other leg of it, that's the denominator. What do you say?
I didn't hear what you said. At a point, you went off, like you were not online. Then you came back to continue. I didn't hear.
Is it only you or everybody?
We can hear you from my end.
Okay. All right. So if you can hear me, Mrs. Nkechi, what I said was that we're talking about labor cost, right? And we're talking about one of the concepts in accounting for labor, which is labor turnover. And we talked about labor turnover being the rate at which people leave an organization. How quick, how fast do people leave the organization? We've discussed the reasons why people leave an organization, where Mr. Debusola talked about retirement. Somebody else talked about bad working condition. Different people talked about different reasons why people leave the organization. All right, are we together?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So we're now talking about how to calculate the labor turnover. How do you calculate the turnover of people, of the labor in your organization? Then you need two things or three things to calculate the labor turnover. First, you need the number of employees that are leaving the organization. Then secondly, you need the average employees in the organization. Are you getting me? The number of employees leaving the organization, you can get that from the number of resignation letters that, or the number of sack letters that the organization has issued. That's easy to get. Then the average number of employees in an organization can be gotten through, you look at how many employees does an organization have at the beginning of the year and how many did they have at the end of the year. You add it together and you divide by 2. That is the average. So when you can establish the average number of employees the organization have, it will now be divided by the number of employees leaving the organization. Whatever your answer is, you multiply by 10. You multiply by 100, sorry. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so we can now fire on. So once you can understand, you can deduct or derive the number of employees that are leaving the organization and the number of employees that are within the organization. You're calculating the turnover of the organization at that point will be very, very easy. Are we together? So that is labor turnover. Labor turnover. When the labor turnover is high, there are benchmarks to measure to compare these things with. When the labor turnover when there is a high turnover, what does it mean? What does it mean? Mr. Debusola? Mr. Debusola? Who is talking? What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means that more people are communized. There is employment currently at the high side in the company.
Okay, once there is high labor turnover, somebody should, if your mic is on, please mute your mic. All right, so once there is high turnover, it signals that there is high movement in and out of the organization. High movement in and out of the organization. That's what it signals. Once there is high turnover, just know that there is high movement in and out. And when there is movement in and out of the organization, the cost of labor will increase. One, because the people that you are employing, you have to train them. Are you getting what I'm saying? One, you want to do what? You want to train them. The people that are remaining, you want to also boost their morale. You want to boost their morale. You want to change their mind away from the presence of attrition. Attrition can impair organization's existence. It can affect the going concern of an organization. Once attrition happens, when people start feeling that, whoa, because the future will be by more, there's no more future in this place, they want to leave. So in that scenario, your key staff, the key people that will deliver the work for you, they are leaving. What do you do? Are you getting what I'm saying? It's a risky thing when turnover of labor is high. Then once it is low, well, it can also signal that you are retaining your employees, employee loyalty, employee retention, and all those things. But then it can also mean that the morale of the employee is also low. Are we getting me? Am I talking to myself?
Yes, we are getting you, sir.
Yes, we understand. So you said the morale of the employee is low.
Yes.
When there is a low labor turnover.
Yeah, they might just be managing the organization. But Mr. Shaw, please put off your video. Yes, thank you. All right, so it could mean several things. There are several ways you can twist it. Now, let me give you a clue when it comes to management account. In management account, you can use your reasoning. You know, in financial reporting or financial accounting, it's principle-based, right? Where you've given the standard says XYZ. The standard says Mashomato. The standard says this and that. Are we getting it? But in management accounting or PM or FM, you can bring your reasoning to play when you are answering questions. And if you can write correct points, you will not be far away from the correct answer. Should I take that part again? Should I say that again? All right. So in financial accounting, in auditing, you have to give the examiner what they wrote in the study pack. It's more like you are cramming it. In financial accounting, financial reporting, you are going to be following. This is what the standard says. This is what the standard says. You can't tweak anything, and you have to give them back according to the standard. But it's when it comes to management accounting, you must first understand the case on the ground. Once you understand the case that you're dealing with, you can now provide answers in your own understanding, and you will not be too far from the right answer. So it's important that you first take time to understand what is being asked of you before you now start to conjure or manufacture words from anywhere. So that is labor turnover. I want us to look at a particular question, a particular calculation question about labor turnover, about accounting for labor before we move into accounting for overhead. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I want us to look at a particular question on accounting for labor before we move to accounting for overhead. If we can do that, I need thumbs up. I'm not seeing it though. Maybe we should just move on to
We should solve question.
All right, so November 2023, question 2. November 2023, question 2. If you have your past question with you. November 2023, question 2.
So can you send it to the group chat?
Let me see. I think yeah. November 2023, question 2.
You cannot see your screen, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it on. Yep. So let me put off. Yep. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, so somebody to please help us get the past question and post on the group. I am trying to bring my own up, but it might not be as fast because I'm trying to also get my question. November 2023, question 2. Mr.
2023 or 2022?
2023, I think.
It's in the group already. I posted it to the group.
You are wonderful. November 2023, question 2. Who is reading the question for us? Can you open it and read it for us?
Okay, question 2. A, the two main labor remuneration methods are I, time rate system, II, piece rate system. So the requirement is list 5 advantages of each of them, 5 marks.
Okay, we've talked about them just now. Can somebody bail us out? We talked about this.
Yes, we said for the time base, it's simple to operate. It's acceptable by labor union. It reduces workers' fatigue. It gives a worker a sense of belonging because they believe their job is secure. Then for the piece rate, he said it's reward hard work. It gives equity in wages. It increases productivity.
Okay. This November question, is it part of the bulky questions that you posted?
Sir?
This November 2023.
Yes.
Question 2. Is it part of the bulk past questions that you posted before?
No, I wasn't the one that posted that.
Somebody please confirm that so that we can be on the same page.
The question is not part of the bulk one. I just confirmed. I didn't see it there.
You didn't see it there. All right. So because some people will be relying on opening that, I just wanted us to be on the same page on that. All right. So can somebody help us post this November 2023 independently? I mean, separately on the group, whether you're downloading
It
it
is
from
on
our
the group
website.
chat. This question
No.
we're doing now, it's on the group chat now. Someone sent a picture of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that's what I read.
Okay. All right. So back to, thank you very much for doing that. Let me quickly share my screen so that we can get this question solved. And I want you to also, you are the ones that will be solving it. You just need to do it together so that we, yes, entire screen. Share. Yep. Can you see my screen now?
It's coming up.
Yes.
It's off.
Yes.
Okay. It's on, right?
Yes.
All right. So we are looking at November 2023. Question 2. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can.
All right. So please be taking notes so that you won't be too far away from me when I do something and you need me to go back. So you won't take me back too much. And then you can easily refer back to them because I'm solving this with Excel, which means the formulas will be embedded inside them. But if you are writing alongside me, you'll be able to understand why some formulas are used in case you are going back to them. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want somebody to volunteer to read the question for us.
Okay. There are 6 workers in the production department of a manufacturing company. Ayo, Bola, Cosmos, Dapo, Eniola, and Alasa. The following information are extracted from the company's records for the month. Standard production per month, 1,250 units. Production by each employee, Ayo 1,000 units,
1,000 units.
Bola
Bola
1,250 units.
Somebody's mic
Cosmos
is on. Please put off your mic if you're not on.
Cosmos 1,375. Dapo 900. Eniola.
Thank you.
Okay. Dapo 900. Eniola 1,125. Alasa 1,200. This rate is 100 naira per unit of actual production. Additional bonus is 200 for each 1% of actual production above 80% actual production over standard. There is also production allowance of 5,000 naira per unit required.
Yeah? Per unit or per month?
Per month, sorry. Per month. Required. Compute the total remuneration for the workers for the month.
How many marks?
15 marks.
My colleague, Mr. Obong, in the last class told you have how many minutes for 1 mark?
1.8 minutes.
So how many minutes are we spending on this?
About 30 minutes.
30? You don't have 30 minutes on this.
27.
All right, let's see. Okay, so we've been given the information about 6 employees in an organization, right? Is it 6 or 7? So we have here their names. What's the name of the first person? I want us to be
Ayo.
fast. What's the name of the second person?
Bola.
Third person?
Cosmos.
Next in call?
Dapo.
Followed by?
Eniola.
And
Yes.
Alasa.
Alasa.
Okay. All right. So those are the names of the employees, right? Now, we've been told that the standard production per month in the second paragraph, right? The following information was extracted from the company's record from the month. Standard production per month is how many units?
1,250 units.
So standard production. We have 1,250 units, right? For each person.
So I don't know. I can't see your screen. I don't know if it's only me.
Is it only you, him, or everybody?
I can see your screen.
That means
also.
We can see it.
All right.
Let me
so,
look at
okay. Good. So we have Ayo, Bola, Cosmos, Dakpo, Eniola, Alasa. The standard production is how many minutes? How many units per month? 1,250. Right. Now let's go to the third paragraph. The third information says production by each employee is how much? That is actual production. Is that correct?
Yes.
Hello, I want us to respond. And I want
Yes.
us to respond.
Yes.
We are nearly 40 years, so we are not up to 500. Let us respond. Except you have known these things before. Or if you know it before, you can still know it more. There is no end to learning. All right, so the actual production is Ayo is how much? How many? How many units?
1,000.
Bolanko?
1,250.
Cosmos?
1,375.
Eniola? Sorry, Dakpo.
Dapo 900.
900.
Eniola?
1,125.
1,002.
Alasa?
1,200.
1,200.
All right, so that is the actual production. Now, this says fixed rate work is 100 naira per unit. Then they now say additional bonus is 200 naira for every 1% of actual production above 80%. You understand? So the next thing for us is to determine percentage achieved. Are we together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Percentage achieved. Ayo has done 1,000 out of 1,250. How many percentage is that? We just say is equal to this divide this, right? Put it in percentage. %. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then we drag it down. What do we have now? We've gotten the number of percentage that they've done. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Then I think it's only you that's done here now.
Yes,
So now
sir.
look at the 0.5. It says that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 0.5 says additional bonus is on every 1% that they use to exceed 80%. Together. So we now want to look at percentage over 80. Percentage over 80%. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So percentage over 80% now will now be whatever is here minus 100. This one needs
Sir, should it be 100
I
or
think it should
80?
be minus 80, not 100.
It should be minus 80, right?
Yes, since it's
Yeah.
above 80.
80% is the threshold.
Okay. All right. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll just have to drag it down. If you don't understand at any point, please talk.
Sir, please, you come again. Oh.
Okay. That was why I wanted you to be following, because I knew I'm using Excel and I won't be, if you are not attentive, if you are not following us keenly, you might get lost along the way. Do you understand? If it were in a classroom where we are writing on the board, it might be a little bit more clearer. But if you are using Excel like this, the best you can do is to just follow us very keenly so that you don't miss out in anything we do. Goodness, are you with us? Goodness, Anujuru.
Yes, please.
Are you with us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Oganerukewe. Are you with us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Yusuf Alayami, hope you've not gone to the other room. Are you with us?
I'm with you.
All right. Even Suliat had to join with 2 devices. That's good. Mr. Samuel Monday, it's been long I heard your voice.
I'm here, sir.
All right, that's great. All right. So we are looked at. So for those who are struggling who are just coming back to us, we have looked at the names. This is the name of the laborers, the name of the workers that we have, based on the information that was given to us in paragraph 1 of the question. The following paragraph to give us the standard production unit per month for everybody in line with organizational policy. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
in line with organizational policy, it gave us that. Then so that you can. Okay. So then paragraph 3 gave us the production by each employee in the month, right? That is what we have in column C here. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Then the information now, the question now goes further and says the piece rate per work is 100 naira per unit, right? And the additional bonus, there is an additional bonus of 200 naira for every 1% that they used to exceed 80%. Do you understand? Basically, this is telling you that it is based on piece rates, right? Not time-based series. This form of employee remuneration calculation is what? Piece rates. Piece work rate, not the time-based series. All right. If we have agreed to that point, so what we have done is, yes, go ahead.
How do we know whether it's piece-based or time-based?
Okay, so we have looked at the meaning of both of them before. And we've talked about that time is attached to timing, where you are only paid based on the number of hours you worked, not what you achieved within those hours. But piece work rate is based on what you achieve, not the number of time. You can spend eternity to do something, and somebody did it in a day. So the person who finished it in a day get paid. When you finish your own, you come back and you get paid. Is that clear? All right. So we now have to achieve, what is the percentage that they have achieved? What is the percentage that these people have achieved? We've seen that they have achieved 80%. How you achieved 80%? Bola achieved 100%. Cosmos achieved what? 110. Who is following? Mr. Samuel Adejo.
Yes.
I'm
Sir,
trying to
please, how did
calculate
you get the percentage in the paragraph 3?
Okay. The paragraph, that's in column D, right?
Column D.
Yes.
Okay, so this is, can you see? I divided the actual work. I placed it upon the standard work. Have you seen it?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so then I replicated it down. You know, that's the beauty with Excel. Once you can get the first one, just double click and drill down. Then the next thing is we want to know those who exceeded 80 and by what percentage did they used to exceed 80.
Excuse me, please.
Yes, well.
I would like you to work manually how you arrive to this 80 in the column D. Yes, this achieved percentage.
Okay, so this achieved percentage is this. Carry your calculator right there, right?
Yes.
The standard one
yes,
is the standard calculate. The standard production hour is 1,000. Standard unit is 1,250. Actual is 1,000, right? What they are trying to say is out of 1,250, this person did 1,000.
1,000, I understand.
So carry your calculator, press 1,000 divided by 1,250, multiply by 100.
Okay, 1,000 divided by 1,250 multiplied by 100. Yeah, yes.
Is that fair?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So then we now look at if they have achieved 80% here, what have they done extra above 80? What is it?
I said over time.
Hello? Over time. So that is the amount that they have used to exceed 80. Are you get what I'm saying now?
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes,
the
sir.
amount they have used to exceed 80, which is the benchmark. Now, the next we want to calculate now is how much, who is entitled to bonus and how much. Can we continue?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
bonus now. Thank you. Bonus is how much? Additional bonus is how much? 200 naira, right?
Yes. For each one
Yes.
person.
Okay. For each one person. So let me put 200 naira here. 200 naira. Now, we will now be multiplying that 200 naira multiplied by the percentage of work that they have done. Are we getting it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll come back and say here is equal to this percentage multiplied by 200 naira. Yes, I'm back. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are we together? All right. So
Yes.
So Ayo's bonus now, he did not do anything beyond 80%. So his bonus will be 0. Do you understand?
Blessing, Abu. Mute yourself now, please. Abu, blessing.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right. So for
Please, sir, for column E, how did you get what you inputted on that column?
okay, so how we got it is this. The question says that they want to compensate people who do above 80%, right?
Okay.
So we first of all achieved the percentage that everybody did. Are we getting it? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we first of all achieved the percentage that everybody did. That is the first thing we achieved in column D. Now in column E, we now say, okay, what you did minus the 80%, which is the benchmark. What is now the extra? So that we can know the amount of extra bonus that you will get.
Thank you very much, sir. Understood. Understood.
Yes. All right. So for Hayo now, he did 80%. Out of the benchmark of 80, what is remaining? He didn't do any extra, right? Bola did 20. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Bola
Yes,
did 20.
sir.
And then he did so the same thing. Now, Bola that did 20 now will now be saying that his own bonus will now be 20, right? Multiplied by the 200. Do you understand the 200?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What is this? That's 4,000. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Then for Cosmos, we now say it did 30% extra, right? Multiply by 200. What do you get?
60.
30 multiplied by 200. You get 6,000.
1,000.
6,000.
So
What
why in
that?
1,000?
What do you say?
Why is it calculated in 1,000? Because mine is 40, 60 I'm getting.
Because you are calculating by percentage.
Okay.
Do you understand? A
Yes.
percentage, 20%, the calculator will tell you 20% is 20 over 100, right? So it will be
Yes.
giving you 0.2. So if you're now
Yes.
multiplying 0.2 by 200, you'll be getting 40, 60.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but the question wants you to say for each 1%, the question is saying 1% is equal to 200, not 1% of 200. I hope you understand now.
Okay.
It says an additional 200 naira for each 1%.
Okay.
Are we together? Mr. Seso Sedomo, are you with us?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Thank you. Rachel Jimo, are you with us? We have two Rachel, Rachel Jimo and Rachel Toby. Are you both with us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So if you have any question at any point, please do not hesitate to ask. So for Dakpo now, Dakpo did not do anything beyond.
So I cannot see your screen.
You have to log out and log in.
That's what I did.
Is it general or just one person?
Just
I think it is
Okay,
a
so
setting.
other people can see it too. So yeah,
I
quickly
can see
log
it.
out. Oh, thank you. Quickly log out and log in now if you cannot see it. Okay, so we'll move to Eniola. Eniola exceeded the 80% benchmark by extra 10%. Are we getting it? So what Eniola will get will now be equal to 10 times 200. And so Eniola will get 2,000 naira bonus, right? Alasa will now get 16 right times 200. That's 3,200. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
can we continue? Can we move ahead?
I have a question for clarity purpose. This
Go ahead, please.
0% over 80%, please, how did we get it again, please?
This what?
The 0% over 80%.
Okay, how we got it is by saying we. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. What it means is they are supposed to work, right? The minimum
Yes.
accepted power is 80%. So the company is now saying that for those who exceed the 80% benchmark, they get something. For every 1% that they used to exceed the 80%, they will get something in return. Are you getting me?
Yes.
All right. So we first now in this column, in column D, we first establish how many percentage that each of them did. Ayo did 80%. That's 1,000 out of 1,250. Bola did 100%, right? Cosmo did above 100%. Dapo did 72%. That's even below the 80% benchmark. Eniola, the same thing, did 90%, a little bit higher than 80% benchmark, and so on. So we now say, okay, if the benchmark is 80%, by how many percent have they used to exceed that 80%? That is what you are seeing on column E. Do you understand?
Okay, yes.
All right. So then, because you need to understand it so that you can press your calculator correctly. Okay. Now, the next thing is we have calculated their bonuses. Do we understand that point?
Yes.
All right. So after we've calculated their bonus, we now want to calculate their piecework pay. Do you understand? We can also calculate the piecework pay before the bonus. So we can calculate the piecework pay before the bonus. If I want to do that before the bonus, what I will just do is I will say piecework pay. Since we have in the question, in the other iteration we got in the question gave us the actual, then gave us the piecework pay. Is that correct? So piecework pay now is how much per unit, per percentage, per actual unit produced is how much?
Per
Who is
unit.
with me? Yes, per unit.
100 per unit.
100 naira per unit. So what we'll have in the piecework will now be the number of units that they produce, right? Multiplied by the 100.
100 units.
Is that correct?
Okay.
So which means Ayo will be getting 100,000, right? Do we understand?
I don't understand though. Please come again.
Yes, sir.
Please come again.
Okay, so what I said is this. In the actual production that they do, it is the work that they do that they get paid for. On one side of my screen, you are seeing the name of the employees. If you cannot see my screen, you have to log off and log in again. If you have been minimizing the class, that is why you might not be able to see the screen. If you have been minimizing the class to attend to other things.
I know, sir. I didn't do that. Sir.
But can you see my screen now?
Yes, I'm seeing it now. So you started the piecework. So I want to get how you get that 100,000, sir.
Okay, good. In the question that we have, the question says that the actual that each one of them did, Ayo did 1,000 units, right? Bola did 1,250 units. Cosmas did 1,375, and so on and so forth like that. The number of units that they did. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So now, we now want to look at, and the question now says that this work rate is 100 naira per unit of production. Can you see my mouse?
Yes.
So this work rate is 100 naira per unit, per actual unit of production. So we now come to my solution screen now. This for Ayo, I said 1,000 units is what Ayo produced, right?
Yes, sir.
Multiplied by 100 naira per unit.
Okay.
If you press your calculator, 100, you get. If you press your calculator, you have 1,000 multiplied by 100. What do you have? 100,000.
Yes.
So if I'm now going to do the same thing for everybody, for Excel, I can just, because I'm using Excel, I just have to double click and it will give me the answer of everybody.
Yes.
So it means that for Dapo, then you're welcome. It means that for Dapo produced 900 units, multiplied by 100 naira per unit, the answer will be what? Which means it did 90,000 units. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
So I want to ask a question.
Go ahead, please.
This piecework pay, is it, you said 90,000 units. I thought it's the amount they are being paid. You are saying unit amount. I want to get clarity on it.
Oh, sorry, if I mentioned units there. 90,000 naira.
Okay.
Yes. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Any question? Sani Mohammed, you have not said anything since. Are you really with us, or you are using us to pass time? Abiba Umar, where is your?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what we have done?
Yes, totally.
Thank you. Ahmed Yusuf, I know you have understood that one already. Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you.
Following up.
All right, Mr. Adekola.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I'm with you.
No. You can be with me and not understand.
No. You can be with me and not understand. I understand. I understood you.
Let's.
Sir, hello, sir.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Can you take this piece work again, please? I didn't understand that very well. How did you arrive on these figures that you got, please?
Okay. Do you understand the 100,000? Okay. All right. So, in piecework, when we explain piecework, we said that piecework rate is that they are being paid by the actual of what they do. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Nobody will collect the money for the work they did not do. So in this question, the question is saying that the production by each person, actual production by each person, Ayo produced 1,000 units. Bola produced 1,250 units. Cosmos produced 1,375 units. Dapo produced 900 units. Right?
Yes.
Niola 1,125, Alasa 1,200. So for each of the units that they produce, they are paid. The money for one unit is 100 naira. Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm with you.
So if somebody is to be paid 100 naira for one unit, and the person produced 1,000 units, how much would their money be? You are not talking again, no?
I want to get my calculator.
You don't have it beside you before. We will find you. Please, if you are here and you want to really understand this class and your calculator is not with you, you are going to be drawing us back. Please go and get your calculator beside you. So you are punching as I'm saying it, or you are writing down as I'm saying it. You should be doing one of those two things so that you can really, really follow what we are saying. I want to still go into overhead, though, so we must be fast. Because accounting for overhead is also a very important question. And the importance of all these things is that they are ECA doesn't bring them out every diet or all the time. But you see, one time that they bring it out, it can be the question that can help you to pass. Are you getting what I'm saying? It can be the question that will help you to do what? To pass. Let me give you an example. In the last diet, for the whole of the 10 exams, this is the only question we have in the past questions. So if you are going to be smart with yourself now, you must master this one very well. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes.
So you master this one very well. Then you now go back to the study text. You see all those small examples that are in the study text. You solve them. With the understanding that you have here, there is no way any question will come from there in the exam that you will not at least get something. Because look at this question. They brought out the written part and they brought out the calculation part. The written part is how many marks? 5 marks. Do you understand? So I beseech you, focus, try and understand what we are doing. That is why I am spending time on it, asking everybody so that you understand what we are doing. Then my own conscience will now be clear that yes, if the exam comes and I get your question for the exams and I see accounting for labor, I will know that yes, I taught you and I taught you. Doju Ami. If you understand that, Yoruba. Do you?
Attention, sir.
I said, if.
Yes.
Thank you. So let's continue our class. Do you understand how we arrived at this 100,000 now? Miss Goodness. Where's your
Yes, sir.
calculator?
No, sir.
Okay. If somebody produced 1,000 units, right? And they are going to be paid 100 naira for 1 unit. How much will they collect for the 1,000 unit that they produce?
That's 10 naira. 1,000 divided by 100.
No, not divide by. If one unit is 100 naira, 1,000 units will be how many?
Okay, times 1,000. Okay, that's 100,000.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
So the same thing applies to all of them. 1,250 multiplied by 100. 1,375 multiplied by 100. 900 multiplied by 100. 1,125 multiplied by 100.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. I want to ask two questions. Firstly, that is it compulsory that we have to follow the pattern of how you solved it, following Accra to piece rate and the right like that?
No, you don't have to follow my pattern. There are many roads, there are many ways to kill a bird. Do you understand? The most important thing is that you understand what the question is requiring of you. Once you understand what you are being required to do, you are allowed to use any method. Right? If you want to heat rice, for example, jollof rice, for some people, they will carry spoon. They will pour this rice in a plate, right? And they will use spoon and they will be eating it. But some of you will not even pour the rice in a plate. Inside the pot is where you will heat the rice. Some of you will not even get out of the kitchen. As you are dropping the rice from the gas, you are carrying hand fan to blow it, and you are putting spoon to eat it. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So
secondly, sir,
whether you serve the rice in a plate or you serve the rice in the pot, as long as you have eaten the rice. Your question?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I understood the other part of how you got the piece rate, how you got the percentage achieved, which is 80%. But the last two columns is what I need to just brief me on how the 80% and how you got the one that has to do with nearly 4,000, 6,000 and the rest.
Okay. Who will Moses Festus, can you explain that part to him? Mr. Moses Festus.
Please, I didn't get it, sir. I didn't get what he said.
You were not here. All right. Ogechi, Cynthia.
So can you repeat the question? I didn't even get the question.
His question is that he doesn't understand how I got the bonus. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. The over 80% and the bonus, which are
so he doesn't understand how I achieved the column F and column G. Who would explain that to him?
Okay.
Yes, column F.
Can I explain?
Okay, Rachel Jimon, explain. Rachel Jimon.
Okay, sir. So if you look at the question, coming in paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in paragraph 5, they said additional bonus is 200 naira for each 1% of actual production above 80% of actual production over standard. So what they're saying is that for each, when we got our percentage achieved here, for the people that did more than 80%, they will be giving an additional bonus of 200 naira per 1% of the bonus that they made over 80%. So we calculated this percentage over 80. We just did the percentage achieved minus 80% to get this percentage over 80, to get how many percent they used to pass 80. Do you get that now? And then the bonus, they said per 1% they'll be giving 200 naira. So for the first person did only 80. I think he left the class. Am
I
I
can't
the
see
only
the
one?
screen anymore. I can't see the screen anymore.
Okay, I'll be saying it from my head. Okay, from my book. The first person did 80%. So 80 minus 80 is 0. So we're not giving him, because he did not do more than 80%. So we'll not be giving him the bonus. But the next person did 100%. So 80 minus 100 minus 80, we have 20%. So that's why we did that percentage over 80%. Then the bonus 200 per 1%. So that's why we'll now be saying the person did 20. The second person did 20%. So instead of saying 20% times 200, because this is in percentage, we'll not be doing that. Well, that's just saying that 20% of 200. So we'll be saying 20 times 200 to get the 4,000 for the first person bonus. Then the next person did 30%. So 30 times 200, and that was how they did the bonus part.
Okay, thank you very much for that. My other device, the network on that one has gone off again. So can you hear me on this part, on this device?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, so once I can secure network on that, I have to glue really for my hand, honestly. I have to start looking for means to recharge MTN and so I can use. Okay, so back to the class. The other device is coming up shortly, so let's continue here. So, Mr. Kehinde, you understand now, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's great. So, once that part is settled, now that you said you understand that part, so that is how we arrived at the figures we used for the bonus and the percentage of work done and all. So what's the next thing now? After we've calculated the piece work pay and we have calculated the bonus, who can tell us what's the next thing?
Production allowance of 5,000 per month. There also production allowance of 5,000 per month.
Yeah, the question states that there is production allowance of how much?
5,000 per month.
5,000 per month.
Per month.
Yeah, 5,000 naira per person. So how do we put that into it per month? And the question did not tell us, okay, the question has given us how much that they worked in that month, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So are we adding it to the piece pay amount, sir?
What do you say?
Yes.
Are we adding it to the piece pay? Piece pay.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to get
Yes.
Everybody will get 5,000 naira, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So everybody gets 5,000 naira. So write 5,000 in front of all their names. Have you done that? Put 5,000 in front of everybody's name.
Okay.
Okay. So that means the piecework rate plus the 5,000 for each of them.
Okay.
So that means that for each of them, it will be the piecework rate
The bonus
plus the bonus
plus the monthly
plus
allowance.
the production allowance.
Yes.
You can answer your screen, sir.
It's not sharing the screen.
Yes, I'm trying to get the get the device on. Okay.
So can I ask?
You said the piecework rate.
Can someone share pending in time? You
Plus,
can
is it the addition?
Hello, sir.
You can add the basic pay plus the allowances,
Additional of what?
the bonuses together will give you the total remuneration.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So
That's
sharing back my screen. So I said that each person's total pay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
yes,
you can.
Yes.
Yes.
So do you understand it up to this column H?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So total pay for everybody will now be equal to their piecework rates. Are you getting me? Plus their bonus, right? Plus their production allowance. It gives us their so how much are you earning?
105,000.
109.
How did you get 109?
105.
It's 105 now.
What's that one person's name?
105.
105,000.
Okay, 105. 105.
All right. How much is Bola earning?
134.
What about Cosmos?
142, 560.
How do you get your 142? You didn't have the 5,000.
500.
148,500.
148,500.
What about Dapo?
95.
Cosmos.
What about Dapo?
95,000.
95,000. Then what about Eniola?
128,500.
One what?
119,500.
What about
119, 119.
What about Alasa?
128,200.
200.
All right. So what we have now been able to achieve is that the company's total work hours from the 5 guys or 6 guys is supposed to be 7,500. Then the actual is how many? 6,850. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So the company is paying 685,000 for piecework pay. The company is paying 15,200 in bonus, and the company is paying 30,000 in allowance. How much is the company paying in total?
730,200.
730,200.
200. Any question? Is there any question?
Sorry, please. How do we
No
arrive to
question.
this our total pay? I just want to get the
Total
formula.
pay is the sum of everything up here. The sum of the total amount that was paid to each and every employee. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it, I guess it.
Any question from anybody? Any question? Mr. Wasiu, your mic is on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it's on.
Any question from anybody?
So how did they get the calculation?
How did they get what?
The total, the 730 something.
Add the total, add the amount that was paid to each and every person together. Get the total.
Okay, okay.
Olaide Matthew, are you with us?
Yes, yes, I'm with you.
Do you understand what we have done?
Absolutely.
Rafiat Aleo, do you understand what we have done? Rafiat, are you with us? She's struggling to unmute. All right, Peter Kayode. Are you with us? Oh, Oshokende, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
Thank you. Amawumi Oyatorisha, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Ah, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so that brings us to the end of accounting for labor. Any question?
So how about overtime premium and all that?
We've covered them in the various employee bonuses at the beginning of the class.
Okay.
Whenever I'm writing any management accounting exam, whenever I'm writing any exams relating to management accounting, I sit down, after reading the whole syllabus, I sit down and I'm like, if I'm the lecturer, where would I set? And by the time I do that, I set different questions. There is no way one of my questions will not come out. So I want to ask somebody here, if the examiner asks you for ways to which labor turnover can be managed, what would you say?
Power.
Power.
Welfare of the workers.
If the examiner is asking you what are the ways you can recommend to manage labor turnover? What will be your response?
By improving the welfare of the worker.
Okay, next one.
Employee considerations.
Okay.
Provision of incentives.
So let me give you a clip. You see, we talked about the reasons why there is turnover, right?
Yes.
When you are asked for what to do, just remember, why would anybody want to leave? Give them the solution to why the person is leaving as part of a recommendation. That's what you should do.
All right.
All right, so let's move to accounting. Let me stop sharing so that I can explain accounting for overhead. Are we together now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Accounting for overhead. What is overhead?
Indirect cost. Indirect expenses.
Indirect costs.
Those expenses that cannot be traced to a particular line of production.
Expenses that cannot be traced to a particular line of production. Who else?
Expenses that cannot be directly attributable to production.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. What is overhead? I need two more people.
Overhead are costs that cannot be tied but are necessary to produce or for production purpose.
Just give me a moment. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Let me get water.
Yeah.
All right, who is talking?
Overheads are all indirect expenses associated with manufacturing process.
Okay. Who else? What are the types of overhead that we have?
Admin cost.
Variable and fixed overhead.
Manufacturing
overhead.
Salary
All right, Seta Ubi. What are the types of overhead we have?
So we have admin cost, we have marketing cost,
Is that all? Is that all the type of manufacturing that we have? Manufacturing overhead, sorry. Mr. Moses. Cynthia, can you bail us out?
Selling costs.
All right, so we have the fixed and variable overhead. Are you getting me? We have fixed and variable overhead. We have many other forms of overhead. Now, the essence of overhead, like you said, is there are costs that cannot be traceable to a particular production unit. That is overhead. Now, it is so important to calculate these things. You know, when we started, I mentioned that by the time we get to accounting for overhead, you see those things that you know about valuation of inventory. We might have to adjust it a little bit. And here's what I mean. Inventories are managed in the store, right?
Yes.
And we have different kinds of inventories that are managed across the production line.
Yes.
We have finished goods, semi-finished goods, and this inventory at every stage, they are also monitored by human beings. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes. There are certain factors that are useful to more than one kind of inventory. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So those particular costs that you cannot attribute directly, that doesn't have a direct impact on the particular material that you are working on one particular material, but that's impact on more than one, maybe two, maybe three. What category do you call them? Overhead. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I want to know that you are following me.
Yes, we are following you.
Oshokende, thank you very much. Who else? Rachel Jimo, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So by so doing, we are now left with, by the time you are now calculating the value of that inventory, the person that is the storekeeper who is managing the inventory, making sure it's okay. How do you calculate the salary of that storekeeper? Do you understand? So you impute the costs of making sure that the inventory is in good shape on top of the inventory. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me give you another example. The HOD of production department. You know, production department is the department that transports goods, inventories from the raw material form, right? To semi-finished goods, that's work in progress, and then to finished goods. Is that correct? Now,
yes.
But you have different staffs that they use at every point. The head of production department now, is he in one department?
No.
Is he in one stage? No. But there are expenses that they incur on him. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please, I want you to respond. You're understanding. So the cost of that head of production, head of department now, will now be spread across the tangible or all the units in the production line. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So yes, sir. What happens at that point is by the time you are now valuing your inventory, the value that you will give your inventory at that point will be the addition of the actual value of the inventory plus the value of an overhead that is also reflecting on the inventory. I don't know if that's clear enough. Should I say that again?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please, you can say it again, please.
All right. So I talked about the head of department, right?
Yes.
And I said, all right, let me pick, for example, cement manufacturing. How many of you know about cement manufacturing here? You know the process of manufacturing cement, the production of cement. How many of you? Ooh.
I think they use limestone or something.
That's the raw material. Limestone.
All right, so let me give you a breakdown that you do not pay for. Basic 3 ingredients used in producing cement: limestone, laterite, and some people in some locations they use sand, some locations they use shale, some locations they use clay. I get what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
I want you to pay attention. Though. I'm giving you this for free, this information for free, this information that you're supposed to pay for separately. So I want you to pay attention because I need you to respond to me when in this explanation for overhead. When I need you to, whenever I call for a response, I want you to respond. So in order for you to do that, I want you to understand, to listen to what I'm saying, so that you understand it. Is that fair?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So in the production of cement, the first. No, I'm not sharing my screen, Grace.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. So the first thing is you gather your limestone, you gather laterite, and you also get your sand or clay. Let us use clay in this instance. Those are the basic raw materials. And then once those raw materials are done and gathered, they are now sent to a machine called crusher. Because the limestone will come in big form. They are blasted from rocks. So the crusher will now reduce it into small size for the conveyor belt to be able to move it into the raw mill, into the stacker first. Now, when it is moved when it is crushed, that's the first production stage. From there, it becomes semi-finished goods. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So,
yes.
Before it gets to the crusher, it is in big form. The crusher will now reduce it from rock size into small stones, pebbles. Now, the crusher will carry it from that pebbles and now send it to the raw mill, where in the raw mill, it will now be grinded further. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the first thing is raw material extraction. That's where they do the blasting, the grinding, and all those extraction, the excavating and all that. Then we now move to the crushing it. After you've crushed, you now move it to the raw mill, where it is further grinded into reduced size. Then from the raw mill, it is now sent to the kiln, where it will be cooked. You have to cook it very well. They cook it around 1,400 degrees Celsius. That's the hotness of the coal. After it is cooked in the kiln, Then it is sent from there to the cement mill. The cement mill will now grind it to powder. I get what I'm saying. At that point, it must be like particles. So then from the cement mill, it is now sent to the packing plant, where you now bag them and you do whatever it is you want to do with them. Now, let me not forget what I'm saying. You see, all these stages I mentioned, I get me, they are under the production department. Are you following?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All these stages that I mentioned, they are under the production department. But then, in that production department, there is an HOD, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't think you're following me. I'm explaining these things so that you can take time, so that you can understand me very well.
Following you.
Sorry, it's near midnight, so I need to drink more water than before. All right, so back to what I'm explaining. From those stages, the raw material extraction. Kende, you are laughing at me. Don't worry. So you have to, from the first stage, which is the raw material extraction, where you have to blast the stone, blast the ground so that the limestone can come out, sent into the grinder on the crusher, broken down into small sizes, sent into the raw mill, sent into the cement plant, sent into the kiln for cooking, sent to the cement plant, then sent to the packing plant. There is one man who is heading the whole of all these processes. His name is HOD of production. Are you getting me? This same man will have secretary. This same man will have some of his needs that will be met in the organization. Is that man, the money that the company is spending on that man, is it a direct expenses or an indirect expenses?
Indirect expenses.
Rafiat, are you still in this class?
Yes, sir.
Saita Udi, do you understand what I'm doing? Saita. Julia?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you understand my analogy?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right, so there is all the money that the company spent on that particular one man. We have agreed moments ago now that it is not a direct expenses on production itself. Are you getting me? So if the company now wants to know that, okay, the amount that they are spending on this particular man, what would they do? They count it as what? As overhead. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the standard now requires that you see all this overhead, it is being shared on all the stages in the production. So it is shared from the crusher to the pin to the raw mill to the plant. Oh, short. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Peter Kayode. Are you getting what I'm saying? Peter Kayode is going to sleep. If I call you next time, you do not answer me, you will buy me data. Or you, like Mr. Obon said, we'll pay for the exam fee of somebody. All right. So now that particular one man who is the HOD, all the money that the company spent on him is going to be now spread and absorbed. It's going to be allocated and then absorbed It's going to be allocated to each of all the production departments and then absorbed by those departments. So by so doing, that particular amount of money that they spend on the salary of the HOD, by the time they apply the proportion that belongs to clinker, or by the time they apply the proportion that belongs to limestone, what will it become? It will form part of the cost of valuation of limestone. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are doing your movement of limestone, whether first in, first out, or last in, first out, you will not forget that there is an invisible cost. It's also being incurred on bringing the limestone to a present state of being usable. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So when the limestone and the three ingredients are grinded together, they become raw meal. When the raw meal is being cooked in the kiln, are you getting me? It becomes, and then it is now sent out, it becomes clinker. From the kiln, it becomes clinker, and then it is now moved to the cement mill where another material will be added to it called gypsum. So in some cement plants, clinker is manufactured, and I've shown you how it is being manufactured. In some cement plants, they buy the clinker by themselves. They don't manufacture, they buy it from outside. Are you getting what I'm saying? So by the time the organization is valuing the cost of clinker, part of the amount that they will write down as the value of their clinker, a portion of it is representing the amount that the company spent on that particular HOD. Can somebody repeat what I just said?
Can I talk?
Yes, go ahead, go ahead. I want you to explain what I said so that I know you understand.
Okay. Based on the analogy you painted out on cement and different stages of production. So the HOD is the cost on the HOD, either salary or any other cost on the HOD, cut across different all those stages. Like it's not just on one stage. So and all those stages actually has to bear the cost of like the total cost of other HOD. It's not going to be factored into just one place. So it has to be like proportioned into, you know, at the point of the extraction, or you know, they take a portion of that cost or that expense on the HOD. So when it goes to different stage A, stage B, they all have to, you know, share the cost amongst themselves. Like that's the understanding of it. So like the whole cost has to be spread across those production processes because it is not just for one part; it is for all.
Can somebody help me celebrate and clap for this man?
Yes. So
go ahead.
Yeah, the money spent on this the department is headed by an HOD. So the money spent on the production process is indirect expense. So the overhead will be shared between the whole units in the production process. And this will be allocated and absorbed by the departments, each unit in the department.
Yes. So you've said it all. You've mentioned two of the key three grammars when it comes to this concept. Is allocation, absorption. The last one that you've not absorbed, you did not mention is apportionment.
Apportionment, yes.
Is what? Everybody please chorus it with me. Apportionment.
Apportionment.
Thank you. So now, apportionment. That would now lead us into a question that we would solve. Let's quickly run through. I will drop a question for us now. If you have your study pack, if you have the study pack with you, please go to page 135. And screenshot the question and drop it on the group for us. Page 135. If you have the study pack, if you have the study pack, who is doing that for us? Page 135.
Thanks, sir.
You've done it?
Yeah, someone have done that in the group.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, Ibrahim Adebayo, thank you very much. All right, let us read the question together. Let us read this question together.
A manufacturing company has two production departments, machining and assembly, and two service departments, repairs and quality control. The following information is available about production ahead costs. Then we have the total machining, assembly, repairs, and quality control.
Go ahead.
Then under indirect labor costs, we have 15,500 total, 5,000 machining, 5,000 assembly, 3,500 repairs, 2,000 quality control. Indirect materials, 5,300, 1,500 machining, 2,400 assembly, 1,000 repairs, and 400 quality control. Factory rental, 14,400 total. Power cost, 4,800. Depreciation, note 1, 14,000. Building insurance, 1,800. Equipment insurance, 4,200 total, 60,000 naira. Note: depreciation is a charge for the use of items of plants and equipment, such as machinery, indirect labor and indirect material costs have been allocated directly to these four cost centers. The other overhead costs are shared between the cost centers and so cannot be allocated directly. Other information. We have total, machining, assembly, repairs, and quality control. Cost of plant/equipment, 70,000. The father said machining 40,000, assembly 15,000, repairs 5,000, quality control 10,000. Floor area, square meters. We have 1,800 as total, 500 machining, 900 assembly, 100 repairs, 300 quality control. Kilowatt hours, 00 seconds. We have 800 total, 600 machining, 100 assembly, 50 repairs, and 50 quality control. Required. Explain how overhead can be allocated and apportioned between the four cost centers.
Are we together now?
Yes.
Do we understand the question?
Yes.
Hello. All right. So you see the example that we've just read now. It's a very simple thing to do. It's a very simple thing. Now, when organizations are dealing with overhead, are you getting me? There are certain things that must be put in place at the end of the day before the overhead can be well sorted. Number one is that you identify the portion of the overhead itself. After identifying the portion of the overhead itself, you now look at how is it going to be shared among the various units that used it. There are different ways that you can share. For example, you can share using, but the common rule of thumb is you share across what they all share together. Do you understand? For example, that HOD now, that HOD would have been spending much of his time in which unit. So you can share his overhead cost, the overhead cost that the company spend on the HOD on those various departments. You can share them on the department, on the units that he spends his time on the most. Is that correct? Do we understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Tony Goodness, do you understand? Mrs. Tony Goodness. Hello, Tony Goodness is not there. Mr. Wasu, put off your mic, please.
Okay.
Who would help us go and call Mrs. Tony Goodness now? All right, so you identify the percentage or based on the work done that you want to use to share this cost on those active departments. So back to the question that we have at hand, okay, let me quickly explain some one or two more things before we go into that particular question. I've explained allocation, all right? Allocation, the costs that you incur are recorded and literally they are allocated to a cost center. Then apportionment. After allocation, you do what? You do apportionment, and then the cost will be absorbed by the departments that used it. Are we together? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Should we, seeing that some of you will still go to work on Friday tomorrow, should we go ahead into the solution, or we should continue with the solution tomorrow?
Let's finish it tonight.
You want us to do the solution this night?
Yes.
Yes.
We are considering the fact that some people already.
So tomorrow will be fine.
I think.
No, let's continue. They should watch the video while they are back instead of us breaking it because of them. We have a little time.
Exactly. Exactly. They'll watch the video. Let's continue, please.
I know if they watch it, we'll still come and do it again tomorrow as well. So that's just.
No, we are moving to another topic.
I think tomorrow will be cool. Some people attention span is short.
Let's not be sentimental here. They should watch the video. Let's move to another topic tomorrow. We have shorter time, I beg.
It's not about sentiments right now. I mean, the class, you are all in the class here. But the thing is, if we do the class tonight and they will see the video tomorrow, we'll still come back to this problem tomorrow again.
But the lecturer is
coming back to start again. The video
is trying to explain everything in a very explainable format. He has been trying a lot to explain everything to us like a 2-year-old.
There for them now. What's the essence of the video? When we are coming back to it.
Let them do the work, the solution, then they watch the video. It's a very simple thing. There's no time.
Tomorrow there is no lecture, and the lecturer is volunteering that tomorrow there should be a class, and you are already complaining.
There's another lecture for tomorrow, you know.
All right, so that's fine. we will see what we can do this evening. Just that you guys would have to tell my wife sorry because I'm supposed to have ended the class and then go back
Please
and
go and meet your wife.
Hey, our wife, sorry, oh, hey, that's important.
Go for us. Go and meet your wife.
All right, so let's quickly see if we can, whatever we can do in a few minutes. All right, so when it comes to apportionment of overhead, I've explained to you that there are certain things that must be bear in mind when it comes to overhead. Is you look for what they all have in uniformity. For example, if you are sharing the cost of that HOD man to the, and it's not only limited to HOD alone, right? It's not only limited to HOD alone. For example, selling and distribution. When the organization run campaign, they run marketing, right? And they make sales. Is it only the organization that will enjoy, is it only the sales department that will enjoy the marketing? No, it will touch everybody. Are you getting what I'm saying? So there are certain costs that are fixed overhead, like depreciation. It's also an overhead. For example, a big office that they rent the whole workspace. The admin is using one section. Production is using one sector. Sales and is using one section of the rented space. The overhead of that area, just the rent, which is applicable to all of them, must be shared, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want your response. So if I'm going to be going extra, so you need to be encouraging me with your response. Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, as I was saying, the overhead costs can come in various ways, but just understand that the meaning of overhead, there are costs that does not have direct impact on the item or on the particular cost. Are you getting me? They are indirect spending, indirect costs incurred in the cost of the production. So when an accountant, a financial accountant is valuing an inventory, they are looking at what IAS2 is telling them, the lower of cost or net realizable value. But when the management accountant is valuing inventory, they have at the back of their mind that they have to do apportionment, allocation, and absorption of overhead. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so let me share my screen so that we can solve that particular question again. Somebody posted it to the group, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see my screen now?
No, sir. No?
Not yet. Okay, it's coming up.
Okay, we can see it, sir.
So in this case, you are a professional. So when you're solving a exam question, you start from the main solution, right? When you now drill down into workings. So from the question, it says a manufacturing company. Do they have the name of the manufacturing company? No.
No.
So they says the manufacturing company manufactures, has two production departments, that's the machining and assembly, and has two service departments, repairs and quality control. The following information is available about production overhead cost. Are we together? Now, this is the table we are working with. Now we have items. We have total. We have machining. Is that the department? What's the next one?
Assembly.
What's the next one?
Yes.
Repairs.
What's the next one?
Quality control.
Is that it?
Let's move on, sir.
Can you see my screen? If at any time you cannot see anything, let me know.
Okay.
Then, what's the first item here?
Indirect labor cost.
What's the second item?
Indirect materials.
Indirect materials.
Next.
Factory rental.
Factory rental.
Next one.
Power cost.
Next one.
Depreciation.
Depreciation.
Building insurance. Equipment insurance.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been given total before. What's the total here?
Total is 60,000.
15,500.
Next one.
Sorry.
15,500.
5,300.
Next one.
2,400. 4,800.
4,800.
What's it?
Am I on the track?
Yes, 14,000. 14,000. Depreciation, note 1.
14,000.
Yeah, madness.
1,800.
Next one.
4,200.
Are we following?
Yes.
The indirect labor cost has been shared and indirect materials have been shared already. So how much is going to machining?
5,000.
5,000.
The other person go.
5,000. Assembly, 5,000. Repairs, 35. Quality control, 2,000.
All right. For indirect materials, how is it shared?
1,005. 24. 1,400. 1,400. Yes.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. So the next thing now is we want to now share all these other total costs on those departments, the two production and the two servicing departments. But first thing is we need to determine the basis of apportionment. Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you have to apportion. What are the items you are apportioning?
Factory rental.
Factory rental, power
Yes.
cost, right?
Yeah.
Let me copy them
Yes.
and bring them here.
Okay.
Do you agree with me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's the first thing we are apportioning. Now, what is now the basis of, based on what we have here in the question, it says other information, right? Cost of the plant, floor area, and the kilowatts.
Floor area.
Factory
Yeah.
For
Floor
factory
area.
rental,
Floor
what's
area.
the basis? Floor area.
Floor area.
area.
Okay. For power cost, income.
We are using kilowatts.
Power
Kilo-
kilowatt.
Kilowatt.
Square meters, income.
But you can still use floor area
What?
because
The most expensive one is
you know, if you
Kilowatt.
look at
I
it,
use the power cost.
for the most expensive.
On the question, they said, note, the premium is charged for the items of plant and equipment, such as machinery.
Let's go for precision by using costs.
We are using cost of plants plus equipment for depreciation because it was stated in the question.
For depreciation, it cost of land.
What do you say?
Cost land for depreciation.
Cost of plants or cost of plant or equipment.
And equipment.
Okay. What about building insurance?
Floor building insurance.
What of equipment insurance?
Cost
Cost
If your mic is not, if you are not talking, please mute your mic. All right. Eke Nora Uechi. What's the one? What's the basis of apportionment for equipment rental? Hmm? It seems you guys have left only me to this class.
is cost of plant.
Equipment insurance is on cost of plant and
Is
equipment.
cost of plant and equipment.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, thank you. Now, the rates that we are going to be using to multiply to calculate our whatever we are doing, the rate will now be what is the floor area that we have?
Our floor area is 1,800.
1,800.
In total, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Total floor area is 1,800. Now, how much did you pay on rental?
14,000.
On rental, 14,400.
For
So
machine.
we now have rental, right? 14,400 divided by 1 what?
1,800.
1,800.
So we have 8 naira per square meter.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Then kilowatt, the power cost is kilowatts, right? How much did we pay on power
800.
cost? Huh?
800. 800.
800.
That's the amount they paid.
Okay, sorry. The total power cost is 4,800 divided by 800.
Hope you are not reading it from somewhere.
We've done this in our previous class, sir.
Per kilowatts, the total is 800 now.
No, that's what it is.
That is 4,800 divided by 800 now.
Yes.
That's what.
Okay. What's up, please?
Maybe the rain has started.
Maybe.
Is it raining in your area?
Yeah, we are still here, but our tutor is off. Oh. And we're supposed to finish this thing this night because there's no time again. No.
That's right.
No time. We just the remaining one are just to touch some areas. The reality is here.
And I
And I
can be
can
very
come
funny.
very funny.
They might
They
bring this
might bring
question
this
again.
question again.
Yes, now. Or they'll just bring something similar related to it.
They will bring
They
you word
will
for
bring you
word.
word for word.
Then I
Mm-hmm.
can.
Then I can.
If you go
If
too many
you go too many
personal
personal
questions,
questions,
you almost some
almost
questions
some
keep
questions keep
themselves.
themselves.
Wow. And time has really gone. For some of us, Friday is always a very stressful day at work.
wọn ò sanwó oṣù fún ẹni. mo ti lọ tán sá ìjọ kẹta ó ti tán. owó tí o fi odindi ọgbọ̀n ọjọ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ló fi ná. èmi ìgbà ìlójọ́ méjì.
Mr. Wasi don't read. You can't take us to watch film.
I mean, I know very so. I don't know. Say the thing.